Hello everyone and welcome to the 2019-2020 school year edition of the Taming of the Shrew. I am classroom teacher and director of our play, Mr. Opalenik, also known as Mr. O. I just wanted to do a little intro. I don't normally do this, but we've had an interesting school year this year. If you're watching this in the future, we had the COVID-19 pandemic and we had to cut our physical school year short, and as such we did not get to finish filming the play. The students did such a great job and they worked so hard though that I just had to share their hard work, and so you are going to see a portion of the play. If you watch it and if you like it, I highly suggest that you seek it out, either if you find a video version of it or visit your local Shakespeare in the Park company. But without further ado, I present to you our portion of William Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew, brought to you by the Shakespeare in Stripes Theatre Company.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 2020 performance of The Taming of the Shrew by Shakespeare and Stripes Theatre Company. We're just staring at a camera. Who are you talking to? Whoever is watching. Anyways, welcome. Before the play starts, we want to give you some information that will help understand play better. That's right. For one thing, you will see us reading from our script. We do it instead of memorizing our line because it's kind of reader's theater style performance will help our reading fluency. Also, you might notice that we're speaking differently than people do today. That's because this play was written in the year 1590. The people spoke differently back then. Speaking of being different back then, remember that the world was a lot different, less fair back then. So a big part of this story is that back in those days, father got to choose who daughters marry, and Dad Baptista is trying to find someone to marry his daughters. The dad got to pick. That's crazy. I know, right? But luckily for us, the daughters, Bianca and Katharina, are both smart, independent young women. Let's see how the play starts out.
Tomorrow, Baviska, I come to your home to present myself as a possible husband for your daughter,
Bianca.
Bianca. I need to remember that.
None shall marry my Bianca until my older daughter Katharina is married.
But father,
Your father knows what is best for you in this family, Bianca.
Is Katharina just as lovely as Bianca?
Katharina is just as beautiful and intelligent as her younger sister.
I'd love to meet her.
Another suitor is speaking with her right now. You can meet Katharina afterwards, and whoever she likes best, she may marry.
ah! Katharina, that Shrew of a woman. She's so mean. She called me a pox. Mark it out. Father, send no more suitors my way. Every man in the city of Padua is weak-willed and foolish.
Katharina, marry me, and I will show you a life of luxury and excitement. This is hilarious.
Your brain is like a package of biscuits after a voyage, dry and empty.
How will I ever find a husband for Katharina? Thou canst make me change my mind. Bianca won't marry until Katharina has a husband. Would either of you gentlemen consider marrying her?
She is too fairy for me. What seems you? Do you fancy her?
I would rather wrestle with the devil than marry a man.
A woman?
Woman, what's her?
Are you going to let them insult me like that?
Come on, what seems you? Let us away.
I hope they're satisfied, Katharina. I will probably never marry, and unlike you, I actually look forward to a married life. Do not blame me, sister. Blame our father. He is the one who decreed that you should not marry until I do. I never wish to marry so long as the man thinks he can lord over me like my father.
Repeat after me.
Oh.
Hola, mi nombre es Bianca.
Hola, my number is Bianca.
Eres una de mis mejores estudiantes.
It's my turn. I hope I get it right.
Repeat after me. Hola, mi nombre es...
Anne.
Hola, mi nombre es Anne.
Correct.
Repeat after me.
Oh.
Hola, mi nombre es Katharina.
Hola, mi number is Katharina.
Eso es incorrecto.
Necesitas estudiar más.
You need...
Oh. Necesitas estudiar más.
Necesitas estudiar más.
I need to study more?
I need to study more.
Study this.
Study this.
Eres un hombrecito malo. Say,
Eres un besito malo.
sal de esta
Sal de esta
casa
casa
y nunca.
vuelvas.
Tu hija es una estudiante grosera.
Lo dijo. Adiós.
Padua is such a beautiful city. Wouldn't you agree, Tranio?
It sure is.
I told you, Tranio, you need not call me sir. You may be my servant, but I've continued you
Yes,
among
yes,
my closest friend for many years. You may call me by my name.
yes, Lucentio. This city is very beautiful.
I bet a beautiful city like this is full of beautiful women. It's time we found wives, Tranio.
A week.
What am I going to do? Many renowned gentlemen want to marry Bianca, but if I let her marry first, Katharina will be even angrier. Not only do these problems plague me, but I also must hire a schoolmaster and a teacher to educate my daughters.
Father, please
Reconsider.
reconsider making Katharina marry before I'm allowed. A husband of my own, it is not fair to Katharina, and even less to me. If she doesn't want a husband, she shouldn't have to marry. And if I fall in love, I should be allowed to marry.
Who is this beautiful angel who speaks with Baptista?
She's the daughter of Bianca.
I hope you feel differently one day, Father. Let us return home. The servants will have made dinner for us by now.
A beautiful and kind maiden is the kind of woman I'd gladly married. I must woo her.
How? You heard, but Baptista, he won't let any suitors near Bianca until her sister is married.
I got it, Tranio. We're
New.
new to the city of Padua. Nobody knows us. We can change clothes and places. You Barton to be me. And as for promises to woo Bianca, I've pretend to be a scholar and get Baptista to hear me to turn Bianca. That's why she and I can get to know one another, and then love will find the way. I should be a rival trying to woo Bianca, but because of Baptista's decree, neither of us could woo her.
What can we do?
We have been rivals for Bianca's love, but perhaps we should join forces to find husband for Katharina. Once Katharina is married, Bianca will be free to choose between us.
A brilliant idea, Hortensio. But who would want to marry a shrew?
Hortensio, Gremio, come from a town from Vienna, looking for a wealthy wife.
The wealthy.
The wealthy gentleman Baptista is looking for a husband for his eldest daughter, Katharina.
I know Baptista well. He's my friend of my father's, but I've never met his daughters. What is Katharina like?
I will not lie to you, Patricio. She is as fairy as she is beautiful. There are some who call her the Shrew of Padua.
It will take more than harsh words to frighten me. I must see Katharina at once.
Can I beg a favor of you? I dress as a music tutor. Can you recommend me as a music master to teach Baptista's daughter? That way I could woo Bianca while you woo Katharina.
Shake hands. Shake his hand.
It will take more than no. So long as I end up with a rich wife, I'm happy.
Are you certain to wish to woo Katharina? She is a wild cat.
I faced roaring lions, raging seas, and booming cannons. I'm not afraid of Katharina.
High five and leave.
Wow, there's a lot going on in this play.
You could say that again.
Wow, there's a lot going on in this play.
That's not what I mean. Anyways, I'm excited to see what happens next.
Well, let's keep watching to find out.
Welcome, good gentlemen. How art thou?
Good morrow, sir. I'm well. I come from a fair Padua in order to find a wife. I hear that two lovely maidens live in your home.
That is true. I have 2 daughters who are ready to be married.
And what will be my dowry if I were to marry your older daughter?
20,000 and half my lands when I die.
Excellent. Then the matter is settled.
Getting Katharina to agree to marry you might be more of a challenge than you think. She's a hot-tempered woman.
I will be the breeze that will cool her hot temper.
Excellent.
Bang!
What happened to you?
Katharina, when I told her that she made a mistake in her musical, she called me a shrill, a rat catcher, and smashed this flute over my head.
She's a lively one.
She's a lively one. I'm longing to meet her.
I will send her out to come meet you.
I must confuse her with my wooing whatever she says, I act like she said the opposite until she's so mixed up, she won't want to argue anymore.
Good, Petruchio. I will send Katharina in for you to woo her.
My father forced me to come meet you. Do you think I'm here by choice?
Good day, Kate.
No one calls me Kate.
I will call you Kate, and you're the prettiest Kate in the world, and I will hope to marry you one day and make you my Kate.
Are you a madman who has wandered in off the street?
No, I'm a gentleman from Vienna.
We shall soon see if you're truly a gentleman.
Some rogues and scoundrels around Padua say you have a bad temper, but I see that you're as sweet as a springtime flowers.
How are you two lovebirds doing?
We're super in love.
Do you really expect me to marry this lunatic? What sort of father are you?
The people in Padua are wrong to call your lovely daughter a shrew. I think she is the loveliest woman in all of Italy. And with your permission, I'd like to marry her this Sunday.
But
Do not protest, daughter. Remember, it's a father's right, nay, his duty, to find a suitable husband for his daughters. Petruchio is a worthy gentleman, and I think Sunday wedding would be perfect.
I shall see you this Sunday, Kate.
ugh.
Now it's time for Katharina and Petruchio's wedding.
I don't think it's going to work out between them.
I think it might. They have a lot in common. They're both smart and sassy.
Don't you think that means they're arguing even more?
Maybe, but if they team up, they'll be unstoppable.
I guess we'll have to keep watching to find out.
Look like Petruchio and Katharina are finally going to team up.
That's one of the themes of this play. Marriage and family as a partnership. That's why things don't work out when people are trying to boss each other around. But when two people work together, things go well.
So, are you telling me that Katharina and Petruchio's plan is going to work?
No spoiler. Let's watch and see for ourselves.
Fun play. I'm leaving the theater feeling happy.
Well, that's the goal with a Shakespearean comedy. It's supposed to give you a few laughs and leave you feeling happy when you go home from the theaters.
I guess William Shakespeare did a good job since we're still laughing 500 years later.
The Shakespeare and Stripe Theaters Company, thank you for watching. We hope you have a fun time watching the 2020 edit of the Taming of the Shrew.